So guys, I am starting my morning at the Pulse Light Clinic because I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm actually gonna get laser treatment on my bikini area. So I have just checked in. I'm just waiting here now, waiting for someone to come see me. You do need to come and get a patch test if you are thinking about having this treatment. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, I cannot get waxed or anything down below because I'm just that much of a wuss and my pain threshold is very short. So this is meant to really help with like ingrown hairs and any scarring that you get in your bikini area as well. So I kind of wanted that because I don't like razor burns, especially during the summer. You just want a smooth surface, and my skin actually reacts to it really well. Like, I had it on my legs. I only had a few sessions and I practically don't need to shave my legs anymore. That's how good it is. Okay, so I had my consultation, I had my patch test, and then you have to wait 48 hours for the treatment. Didn't hurt actually, but she did say the closer to the vagina, the more painful it is, so I'm not really looking forward to that. So I thought, since it's kind of a nice, it's a semi-okay day in London, thought I'd walk along the River Thames. I've actually never walked this side of the River Thames before. People are staring at me. I've never walked this side of the River Thames before. I've always walked on that side, and I'm a Londoner, so I should really do this. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next stop is Guerlain. This is probably a much better view than I was before. It's just so gorgeous here, so pretty.
Sometimes it's just can be hard.
Yeah,
I can understand that you always, if you always.
I'm not, I don't care.
Honestly, I put myself on. Yeah. Because we're like, yeah, but you're not so girl, you know? Like, yeah, but it's about it.
Look at how gorgeous this is. I don't know why we look so white.
I know.
Bleached out. What is going on?
And that's,
I think because it's so bright.
it's really bright now. That's a bit better.
We're just trying fragrances. Right, the last one is
Coconut fizz.
What's it called?
Cherry blossom.
Oh, the cherry blossom.
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite?
That's nice.
I just love the ginger.
I think the ginger, the coconut.
Yeah, ginger and coconut. Cherry blossom's nice, but
It's really nice. I think the coconut fizz is nice because it smells like a holiday, like a really nice SPF, but like a really.
I love the smell of SPF.
I do too. I like SPF. Reminds me of sun.
Yes, exactly. Happy memories. We don't. Look at the sky. It's so grey. But she's going to the Caribbean.
Going to the Caribbean. I'm gonna find some sun there. I'm really looking.
I need to
forward
book
it.
somewhere. So we have just finished, and this is my little nail jewellery. I am obsessed with this, and the good thing is you get 12 little strips in it, so you can keep reusing it. But just look how nice that is, like for a wedding, a hen do, like you and your bridesmaids. It's just gonna look so nice, like holding a bouquet and like in the pictures. Love it. Here we are. So far, good impressions. So So guys, I wanted to share my concerns of why I'm gonna get a non-surgical nose job. Now it is quite wide. I don't know if they can do anything about that. I would like it to be like more narrow so I don't have to contour it. But my main concern is from the side. You can see there's like a bump, and I just want it a little bit more lifted as well. I don't know if you can see that because I can't see you, but yeah. And obviously with what I do, it's just sometimes in profile pictures it's just, you can just see the bump, and I just don't like it. So I've never had anything done. If I had, I would tell you guys. So I'm all new to this. I'm like a filler virgin, and I'm a little bit nervous because I'm so scared of needles. Yeah, I've literally just had some cookies because I felt like my sugar levels were going low, and I don't want to pass out. Because fun fact, when I got my belly button pierced, I almost passed out. In fact, I did. So embarrassing. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna see what footage I can get. Hopefully they'll be able to really fix this, because I have been so unhappy with it for so long. I'm just in the reception area now. Just had to fill out all my details here, and we're gonna have like a consultation, and yeah, so my heart's like pounding. I'm so nervous.
Perfect. Okay, so can you let me know what's the main reason for visiting?
Okay, so you can probably see that on the side of my nose, like there's a bump there, and it's been bothering me for like ever since I can remember, but I've been too scared to go under like proper surgery. So just kind of like my profile out would be amazing. Like, I don't know, yeah.
We can definitely help with that.
Yeah.
So the dermal fillers that we use for here, so we use one called Juvederm Volumer.
Okay.
It's kind of quite a thick dermal filler. It's one that we normally use for things like cheeks.
Okay.
But it's particularly good when you're doing facial reshaping, so things like the nose, cheeks, jawline, chin, it's used a lot for. And so what we can do, we inject it in certain points. So we start off where the bump is on the bridge of the nose, inject a little bit going up,
Yeah.
and then we also do the same from the tip going to the bump.
Okay.
And it's about layering the product up. So we'll do a couple of injections, have a look, do a few on the bottom, see how it looks from there. We don't necessarily have to do everything in one treatment, because what I don't want to do is then overfill it and then it looked too much like you've had something done. So we'll see how we go at this first visit. It may be that the treatment that we do is fine, but if it starts to look a bit swollen, then I'll stop, give it a chance to settle down, and then maybe review you again in another week and put some more in, like whatever's left in the syringe. Okay, so we can do that.
So if we did like the bottom bit, would it make my nostrils appear bigger?
No,
Okay.
no, it doesn't. So I can't alter, you know, the shape of your nose kind of from the front. So, you know, if you smile and your nostrils naturally flare, they will still do the same when you've had the filler in. All it's going to do is just help with the profile. It's just going to make it so that from the side, instead of, it's kind of almost like a Roman nose that you've got. So it's where your nose kind of hooks around. So it's going to stop it from doing that and give it more of a sleek profile and look a bit straighter. It can sometimes feel a little bit funny, because obviously even when you have surgery done, slight changes to your nose, it will make your face look different. So you've got to be prepared for that.
Yeah, I know. I've been prepared.
It's good, and it's going to make it look different from the front, because even from the front I can see that you've got a little bit of a bump there.
Yeah.
So it will do that.
And I don't know if you, because I've kind of looked on your website and on Instagram and stuff. Don't know if you can kind of make it appear more narrow. No,
you can't. I mean, because I'm not going to actually touch this part of your nose. So the part where the bump is looking from the front where it looks the widest. And I'm not putting any filler in there. So it's not going to make this bit look any narrower. Sometimes it can be a visual illusion that because the bump has been smoothed out, it could just look a lot, well, it will look straighter obviously from the side, but then from the front it can look a little bit sleeker as well. I'm creating a visual illusion from the top and the bottom just to make it look smoother. Okay.
And pain threshold, like what is from 1 to 10, what is the pain?
So we'll use a local anaesthetic, so we'll put a numbing cream on. So while you're finishing the rest of the consent form, I'll put some numbing cream on. That works really quickly. It's got lidocaine in it. The dermal filler, Juvederm, has got a local anaesthetic in it as well.
Okay.
So the idea of putting the numbing cream on is that the first injection, you won't feel as much. You probably will still feel a little bit of a sting, but you won't feel much.
Okay.
As I'm injecting the filler, because of the anaesthetic, you'll get a little bit of a sting as well. But the way that I inject it, I'll try to inject maybe just one injection point and kind of fan the filler from that one point. And once I've injected the filler and the anaesthetic's taken effect, if I need to go back into that area, you shouldn't feel a thing.
Okay.
Because it's got anaesthetic there.
Yeah.
So it's bearable. I'd say 1 to 10. People normally say no more than a 5. I mean, obviously, everyone's got different pain thresholds, and it depends whether you're on your period. It depends whether, so people who are on a period, it can be more sensitive. So any treatments, even Botox, people normally find it a lot more sensitive around that sort of time. Obviously, certain people have got different pain thresholds, but it's not too bad. It's definitely, people always say it's not as bad as they think it's going to be. So it's all about just being really slow, really careful, injecting tiny bits of filler at a time, checking the results, going back, adding a bit more, and then it works fine.
Because I've never had anything done before.
Yeah.
I'm like completely new to this, so it should be fine. I mean, I've got quite a good.
Honestly, it's not
I think
bad.
for me it's more visually, so I'm like, I'll just have my eyes closed the whole time. I just want to see it. And then my final question, in case I forget to tell you, like to ask afterwards, is so after I've had it done, what do I need to do to kind of look after it? Like no sleeping on the face, I presume.
Yeah, I mean things. Well, first of all, I'll just go through a few of the possible side effects of it.
Okay.
So it's an injection, so you may get bruising. You will get swelling. It's completely normal. It's part of dermal fillers. Everybody gets it. It'll be worse tomorrow, and then it'll settle down. Usually, the most swelling is in the first 24-48 hours. After that, it settles down. You may still have a bit of tenderness in the area that we've treated, but it's not too bad. Okay. Obviously, like I said, that's a bruising. Any dermal filler, so this is the bit that everyone's always scared about. So you've probably seen all the scare things that have been on things where people have got black bits.
I try not to.
Yeah, so
Look at all of
any
that.
dermal filler, wherever you inject it in the face, there is always a risk it can block a blood vessel. Certain areas of the face are more prone to that than others because they're more vascular. So the nose isn't too bad. If we were going to be injecting right in the tip, that is a point where you've got more chance, but we're not injecting the tip, we're injecting just above the tip, going up the nasal bridge. But there is always a risk that it can happen. So if you are going to get any sort of blocked blood vessel, which is called necrosis, it's where it kind of stops the blood supply to wherever that blood vessel goes to, we can usually spot it straight away, but you would know within the first 12 hours if that happens. So you would get, it would feel numb, it would feel, it's going to feel numb anyway, but it would feel numb, it would feel painful, it would sometimes feel cold. You would get a funny dusky coloured bruise that doesn't look like a normal bruise. But like I said, normally when that sort of thing happens, it happens while we're in the process of doing the treatment. And if it happens, we use a dissolver called Hyalase. So it's a dissolver that you use for dermal filler, for hyaluronic acid based dermal filler, and it dissolves the filler within 24 hours. Okay. So it always freaks people out when I tell them, but it's something that you have to cover. It's rare, but it can happen. Okay. So aftercare, main thing is if it is swollen, you can use some ice. You said the right thing, don't go sleeping on your face if possible. Sunglasses, glasses, because we're going to be treating the bridge of the nose, it can possibly move filler, so or can move it around from where I've put it. So I would usually say try and avoid glasses and sunglasses for the first 24 hours if you can. But I know
on a day like this.
Well, avoiding extreme temperatures, so no saunas, steam rooms, that sort of thing for about 24-48 hours. You're fine to wear makeup tomorrow, you're fine to wash your face tonight, but try not to put any pressure on the area that we've treated. You'll probably tend not to anyway, because it's going to feel a bit sensitive. It might feel a little bit tender from where we've injected, so it'll prevent you from wanting to touch it too much. And I'd say the end result of treatment is probably going to be about 10 days-ish, when it kind of looks the end result and any swelling's gone down and the filler's settled into where it needs to go.
I'm excited.
It'll be fine, honestly, it'll look really good.
I've been wanting to get it done for so long. So yeah, thank you for letting me come and try it.
Ones that you'd use more like mesotherapy. The thicker ones like Juvederm Volumer, and that has got a higher concentration of hyaluronic acid in it.
Which is really good, yeah.
So the hyaluronic acid is what causes the volume and what causes the filler to last longer. So the higher the concentration of hyaluronic acid, the more volume you get and the longer it stays in the skin.
Amazing.
So this one, up until recently, was the stronger one, Juvederm Volumer. They've now got even stronger one out, which is used mainly for jawlines, and which is called Volux. And that has got 25 milligrams of hyaluronic acid, whereas this has got more along the lines of 20.
And how long should it last?
Should last you about 12 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Juvederm Volux for the jawline will last about 18 months.
Amazing. And how much is the procedure?
So this will be £400.
Okay, for a year, that's really, really good.
You just kind of do whatever you want with filming.
So I've got the numbing cream on and I'm just about to take a seat. I'm gonna get this started. Is that the rain outside? Is it still do?
No, it's the rain. Gosh. There we go. Essentially, in those little blocks, that's when we'll be concentrating the injections, just to build it up and build kind of the nose. Really nice, just slowly. We've only used almost half a mil so far. Got one little syringe, but for noses you don't need to use a lot really. Because we're correcting the upper and the lower part of your nose, it will take a little bit more filler than normal.
Okay. Gosh, I can tell the difference already.
Yeah, it does. It looks a lot better.
I've been recording.
The
button on.
Yeah, it is.
I also don't want to block your phone doing
Yeah,
that.
don't worry about my phone.
I can send you files.
Let's save more time. Just a little bit of sting as it goes in. Is that okay? We're just doing little bits at a time.
Right, it does feel funny when you touch it. It's like,
that's because of the anaesthetics.
Oh.
Anaesthetics in. I'm thinking that was pretty good actually.
oh my god, it looks amazing.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. I wanted to quickly change the tip of the needle just because obviously I've done a few injections, so it's going to be getting a bit blunt now. I think
That looks similar from the front as well.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's it. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's good, isn't it?
I mean, minus the redness. But
Yeah, that's nice. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, I think it looks fine. I might just put you. Yeah, I'll give you a tiny bit of Botox just to.
So, both on there will lift even though it's not really on the nose. Oh, that's such a cool little trick.
A tiny bit of Botox here, right above the septum, and it gives you a little bit of lift. So this little bit here, your septum, because it kind of hangs down very slightly.
Yeah.
If we put it there, it'll just give you that tiny little bit of a lift. It's very subtle.
So that is it completed. Literally took maybe 20 minutes. We probably spent more time talking than we did on the procedure. I am a little bit red, but I bruise really easily. So yeah, but I love the profile. It's so sleek. I can't, you know what, now I'm just gonna be catching myself in mirrors and being like, oh, who's that nose? That's really good.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I need a picture like this. So guys, it is the next day. I went to a breakfast event / meeting with Sanctuary Spa, and I was wearing like, well, you would have seen possibly, I was wearing like this really nice green dress, but it is pissing down with rain, so it got completely soaked. So I'm back in the same jumper that I wore yesterday. So I just wanted to give you guys a update. This is my nose today. It's literally been less than 24 hours. It does feel quite sore, like someone has kind of whacked me in the nose. It just feels very tender. And it is very swollen here. Like this is like huge. But I have been trying to put ice on it as well. Like I've got these, I'll show you. So I did get home quite late yesterday, but just in time for Love Island. And I had these in the freezer, and basically what I did, I just like put it on my nose to reduce the swelling. I'm gonna put these back in the freezer again today, and then I've actually got to record some videos for YouTube. So perhaps later when I've got no makeup on, I'm gonna put this on my face again to reduce the swelling. But she did say it's gonna take like up to 10 days, so yeah. But I'm really happy with my side profile. I even feel like I haven't really contoured my nose, and I just feel like because the bump, like the dip has been lifted, because obviously I had a bump, so it had a dip then a bump, and because that has been filled in, it is touching the light now, so it gives the illusion of a thinner nose, where before it would like have a shadow, so I feel like it would make my nose look wider. Does that make sense? Or maybe it's completely psychological, I don't know. But I am completely happy with it. The pain was virtually, it was like pinches. It was basically like someone flicking an elastic band on your nose. Does that make sense? And you do feel like the injection being put in, but I'm really good with injections. I haven't had nothing done to my face, but I've had 2 wisdom tooth removals and a lot of fillings. So it's involved a lot of needles being put in my mouth and drilling and stuff like that. So I feel like the nose was nothing. Just wanted to give you guys that update. I probably will be doing a blog post because I want to share like the before and after shots as well. And also I'll be giving you an update. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks time, but if I forget to do it in this vlog, it will definitely be in my blog post. I'll keep you guys updated, and over there you'll see prices, and if you feel like there's any questions you want to ask, just let me know. I think this is such a great way. I honestly feel like filler is such a good alternative to surgery. Like surgery, it is risky business, I have to tell you. Like you're so close to your eyes, the swelling as well, and I have known so many people that have had nose jobs and they've had to go back and get it redone because it's like gone wrong, and they never sound the same. Like they sound like they have a cold all the time. They sound really nasally. This is like non-traumatizing. I just can't, like when the swelling goes down, I just can't wait to show it off to everybody. But yeah, I mean, you can already tell, look. Love it. It's so nice. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. If you do have any questions at all, just leave it in the comments below, and I hope you guys like this vlog. It was really nerve-wracking for me, and it's something that I was really scared to share. I just feel like if you got to do what's right for you, and this was right for me, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So that's it. See you guys in next week's vlog. Mwah.